Good afternoon. Welcome to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as we wrap up the national anthem and get ready to start Semifinal A in the ABA Central Region Championship weekend. This game will feature the Peoria Pitbulls against the Indiana Lyons, and as the Pitbulls get announced, the starters are number 0, Trey Owens, number 1, Nashawn Brooks, number 5, Roman Douglas Watkins, and number 5, A.J. Youngman. And, Jim, I didn't hear who the last starter was.
I thought he said number 8, C. Oliver, but that I don't believe is quite right.
Now, we've got a number 22 here that is not on our roster. So we'll just have to see. Starting for your Indiana Lions, number 2, Eric Messer. Number 3, Jordan Heidelberg. Number 5, Phil Bessick. Number 25, Stonewall Jackson Stone. And number 30, Gerald Cam Campbell. Round out your starting 5 for the Indiana Lions. Lions wearing their solid white uniforms with looks like some purple and teal trim. And Peoria Pitbulls wearing the same uniforms they wore here 3 weeks ago when they beat us on our home court, 89-87. A little sunset scene, the Peoria skyline in black on their jerseys and shorts.
I hope that's the Peoria skyline. It looks almost more like Chicago.
Oh, well.
But it's probably changed since I've been there.
Could have been.
Or lived there.
I'm Eric Ivey. I'm here with Jim Holtzclaw. My daughter Gabby is on the camera. And we're getting ready to start here. Winner of this game advances to the Central Region Championship game tomorrow, right here in Bostic Gym, 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central.
Versus either the Burning River Buckets or
the Chicago Fury.
The Chicago Fury,
yeah,
which comes up at 7 o'clock this evening.
Yep, and we'll be here for that one too, so stay tuned to our channel. The 5th starter for the Peoria Pitbulls is the mystery number 22. We have no idea what his name is. Tip-off takes place. Peoria secures it, and we're underway. Nashawn Brooks with the ball. He throws it over to who I believe is Trey Owens. It is indeed.
Yeah, and these Pitbulls beat the Lions just a few short weeks ago.
Nice steal there by Stonewall Jackson Stone.
In a rather big upset, and I'm sure the Lions are not going to let that happen again if they can say anything about it.
I would hope not. Losing on our home court is not something we're used to as Lions fans.
Out to Phil.
Phil Bessick with a three-pointer up, no good. Battle for the rebound off of Jackson's hands. Out of bounds, ball goes over to Peoria. So Peoria has a small roster. They only have 6 men here, but that's what they had last time when they beat us. So this time I'm not taking anything for granted. 22 shoots and scores 3, and as I believe was the case the last time we met, Peoria starts the scoring with a 3-0 lead. Lions passing the ball around. This is Jordan Heidelberg for three-point range, and he hits it.
There we go, Jordan. Get off on a good start. And I'm even more confused because 8 sitting on the bench has White on his jersey, or his name is White, and we've got Kendall Davis here as number 8, as Phil Bessick comes down with the rebound.
All right, well, we have
we got the right team here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the roster that was texted to us. Phil Bessick for 2.
Phil Bessick, that's my boy right there.
So we'll just do the best with what we got, as usual. Whistle on the floor, foul called against Jordan Heidelberg. That'll be called on the floor. It'll be Peoria's ball. First team foul for the Lions against none for Peoria. Into Watkins. Douglas Watkins takes it to the hoop, shoots, misses, foul is called. And Stonewall Jackson
25.
Stone is called for the foul.
Yeah, the mysterious 22.
Watkins' first shot up, no good. Oh, did you have a name for him?
Well, I'm almost wondering if he may be David Anderson 21 on our score sheet because there isn't a 21 out there.
Huh.
Possibly.
Douglas Watkins misses both of his free throws. We'll try to figure this out as we go, folks.
Yeah. Would he be offended if I called him David Anderson?
I don't know.
I bet he
Oh,
could.
nice block there by Owens. Phil reels it back in, though.
I bet he could think of worse things we could call him.
Probably. Jordan for two. It won't go.
There
Jackson
you go. Get
Stone
the board.
with a
Kick
nice
it out.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, Jackson. Yeah, if you get off balance like that, you got to kick it out.
Owens brings it back up, throws it over to Douglas Watkins, over to Mystery 22. Out to Owens. And Peoria continues passing it around. 22 shoots and scores three. So that will give the Pitbulls a 6-5 lead. Now, as I recall from 3 weeks ago, Jim, Pitbulls shot more threes than they shot twos.
I think they did, and they out-rebounded the Lions by a good 30 rebounds.
Yeah, it was.
I think the rebounding is going to be much different. There's a good kick out by Phil
Nice
Bessick.
job, Eric Messer.
Eric Messer with the three.
8-6 Lions in the lead. Yeah, they really handed it to us on rebounds last time.
And that's Lions ball. Get it down the court. All right, Phil.
Phil guarded by Youngman. Phil shoots. Phil
Phil
scores.
Bessick. That's a quick one. Nice quick toss down at the end.
10-6 Indiana Lions as Douglas Watkins brings it down and fires up a three. That's going to be short. Rebounded by Cam.
Go. Okay. Yeah. If Phil could have recognized that a little bit quicker. Cam saw the outlet pass, but he didn't want to chance it.
Gerald Campbell puts up his
There
first
we
shot
go.
and buries it.
Now they're in rhythm. They had a heck of a time getting into rhythm last time.
They did, indeed.
And they were down by a good 20 in the second quarter, if memory serves me right. If memory doesn't serve me right, they were still down by quite a bit.
Right? Shot is up. That was a two. It will not go. It's rebounded by Cam.
Yeah, they were shooting a very high percentage from three.
Pitbulls steal the ball. This is Nishan
Yep.
Brooks. Takes it in for the layup. Up and good. 12-8. Lions in the lead. As we approach the 8-minute mark in the first period. Jordan Heidelberg with the ball.
You know, I'm going to have to say his name is David Anderson, 21, because they've got him.
Cam shot no
Rebound
good.
by Douglas Watkins.
Youngman puts up a shot. It won't go. Stonewall Jackson Stone pulls down another rebound.
Yeah,
He's off to a hot start.
Yeah, I want to say they've got 21 David Anderson listed as a center. They don't have a height, but he is a little bit taller than the other fellas on the floor.
And he's guarding Jackson.
And he's guarding Jackson.
Jackson shoots. Jackson scores. All right, we will call number 22 David Anderson. And
let's do it.
sir, we apologize if you're not David. And David, we apologize to you as well if you're not the fella wearing number 22.
He's probably listening and going, that's not me.
Yeah,
That
gosh,
is not
darn it.
How dumb are you guys?
Well, we're pretty dumb. All right, Jackson Stone with the ball again. He's going to shoot, and no, a little bit short. Rebounded by Owens for the Pitbulls. He throws it to Brooks. Over to Douglas Watson. Over to Youngman, who fires up a three-pointer. That's going to be an air ball and out of bounds over to the Lions. And with 6:50 left in the first quarter, we have reached our first media timeout. Indiana Lions 14, Peoria Pitbulls 11, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we continue on with Semifinal A of the ABA Central Region Championship weekend. Indiana Lyons versus the Peoria Pitbulls. Lions in white, Pitbulls in a sunset color with a black skyline on their jerseys and shorts. Jordan Heidelberg for the Lions puts up a shot, hits it. That'll be 2 points for Jordan. Make it 16-11, Indiana Lyons in the lead.
Nice little pull-up jumper by Jordan Heidelberg.
And Jordan almost steals it. Eric knocks it away.
The guys came out with their quick hands today.
Yep, definitely focusing on defense.
Yeah, that was a big problem a few weeks ago when they played these guys the first time. Was defense was just non-existent almost.
No, neither was rebounding. Jackson may have disrupted that shot.
Oh, wow.
But Douglas Watkins gets it up and in for 2 for Peoria. 16-13, Lions in the lead. Cam down to Jackson.
See if Jackson can make him. Nice
hook shot there.
Nice little hook.
And
Jackson Stone with the baby hook.
Yeah. They must see something with Jackson Stone because this is a lot more than he normally shoots, which is not a problem. It's just different.
Well, you know, if you can get some quality down in the post shots, as long as Jackson keeps making them, there's no reason to change your direction.
No. Douglas Watkins can't connect on a three-pointer. It's eventually rebounded by Jordan after Cam swats it to him. Eric Messer's three-point attempt up a little bit long, rebounded by Douglas Watkins. Youngman brings it across the timeline, hands it off to Brooks. Brooks across the floor to Owens. Douglas Watkins fires up another three, and he hits that one.
That's the second one that Jackson's just left him alone on, and he sank.
18-16, Lions in the lead. Pitbulls tried a little full-court pressure. Whistle on the floor. And we'll see what we've got. Number 1, that'll be Nishan Brooks, called for the foul. And we've got a couple substitutions for the Indiana Lions as Leon Tillman, wearing number 21, enters the game, as does Scooty Walker, wearing number 11. Stonewall Jackson Stone gets a break, as does Jordan Heidelberg. Foul was called on the floor. And so the Lions will inbound, just inside their front court.
And Leon Tillman was not in the last game with Peoria, so I'm wondering if those guys know what Leon's all about.
Well, they don't know firsthand.
Leon Tillman, you are cleared for takeoff.
That's right. And boy, we have our fingers crossed that we've got our audio issues fixed so we don't blow out the audio interface. A nice shot there by Youngman.
Good passing around by the Bulldogs.
Yep. Pitbulls moved it right down the floor quickly.
Tie the game up.
18-all. Eric Messer with the ball. He fires up a 2.
Oh, that's short.
Cam is right there, however. He's going to try to put it back. It won't go. Rebounded by, who is that, Brooks? Yes, I see the one
Brooks.
now. Douglas Watkins thinks about a 3, takes it instead to the hoop. Ball winds up in Youngman's hands. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pitbulls passing it around. Shot is up, no good.
Nice play, Scooty. All right, let's see if they can do something with it. Eric Messer.
Eric Messer's up and good.
Drains it.
Lions lead 20-18. Scooty Walker putting on some full court pressure.
Little pressure.
And Owens has a bit of a struggle getting it across. No, I'm sorry, that's Brooks, not Owens. Has a little bit of struggle getting it across the timeline, but he succeeds.
And the Lions have tightened up their man-to-man in the last minute or two.
Owens fires up what I think was a 3. It doesn't go. Doesn't matter what it was. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Over to Gerald Campbell. Cam throws it over to Leon. Leon fires up a 3. It won't go. Eric knifes in there, tries to get the rebound, but Youngman prevails. Here come the Pitbulls. Here comes Youngman. Layup up and good. 20-20.
Got another fast-paced game going on here.
Yeah.
We're,
this one's moving along. Only 3 team fouls in this quarter, and that allows time to pass quickly. Eric Messer! Three-pointer!
Eric caught fire the last game against the Ohio Kings, and I still see him smoking a little bit.
Yep. Lions were down by 1 to the Kings with 8 minutes left to play, and they outscored them by 22 in the final 8 minutes. Eric Messer being a big part of that. Leon Tillman called for the foul. That'll send Douglas Watkins to the line after this media timeout. 2:56 left in the first quarter. Indiana Lions 23, Peoria Pitbulls 20. Jim and I are going to get a swig of water, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. Preston Case has entered the game wearing number 7 for the Indiana Lions. And in just a moment, I'll figure out who came out. Scooty. No, there's Scooty.
Phil Bessick.
Phil Bessick came out. All right,
Yeah.
so Preston Case has entered the game. Pitbulls have also not seen Preston because he was not at the game 3 weeks ago. So they have a couple guys, Lions do, have a couple guys on the floor who the Pitbulls have not seen. Douglas Watkins' free throw is up and good.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused now because number 8 down here at this end, as Watkins gets his second free throw. Number 8 down at this end has white on his jersey, and
we had it as Kendall Davis.
Kendall Davis in the roster.
Yeah, we'll call him White because that's what's on his jersey, but again, we apologize to any we offend.
Oh, Scooty.
Scooty gets the ball stolen by White. White brings it down the floor. He'll shoot too much. Rebounded by Leon Tillman.
That's probably the easiest rebound Leon's gotten in a few games.
Probably so. Eric Messer throws it over to Cam. Cam sends Preston on his way. Then kicks it out to Preston. Preston fires up a 3. No.
Preston says, I
Battle
ain't
for the
scared.
rebound.
There we go.
Rebound. Leon knocks it to Scooty.
Oh.
Putbacks won't go. Rebounded by Owens. We are doing a much better job of rebounding. Youngman with the ball. He throws it over to Owens. Owens going to take it all the way in, shoot and score. That'll give the Pitbulls a 24-23 lead in this seesaw game.
Good move by Mr. Owens. Down the sideline. That's why you got to stay on your feet.
Scooty runs through traffic, draws what I think is going to be a foul. And Youngman is the guilty party.
Yeah.
And looks like they're going to call it on the floor. And Cam is going to inbound right in front of the Pitbulls bench.
With all one sub.
Yeah. Yeah, but they've been successful. They won their. They've won the white division with 6 or 7 guys. So.
Not like he was going to have any interference bringing that ball inbounds.
Right. Cam shot up, no good. Douglas Watkins with the rebound, throws it to White, down to Youngman. Youngman gets around Preston. He'll put up a shot off the glass and in for 2. 26-23. And Lions call timeout. Jim, while we have a minute, let's fire up that unique ABA rules video and let fans know in case they're new to the ABA.
And make sure this is going to work right. Okay.
All right, in the ABA, a team has 7 seconds to get the ball across half court as opposed to the 8 seconds allowed by the NBA and the NCAA. Players foul out of regulation on their 7th foul, but they can come back in overtime. A half-court basket is worth 4 points, and if the shooter is fouled, he has the opportunity to make it a 5-point play. And on any turnover in the backcourt, for any reason, the 3D light comes on. You add a point to any shot that's made on that possession. You add a free throw attempt to any shooting foul that is called. So there's some of the unique ABA rules that make the game fast-paced and high-scoring and a lot of fun to watch. Preston Case inbounds to Scooty Walker as we come out of the 30-second timeout. Scooty over to Cam. Cam across the floor to Eric. Throws it back over to Preston.
All right, Cam, got 9 seconds left on the shot clock.
Cam drives to the basket, it won't go. Battle for the rebound, ball goes out of bounds. I think it was last touch by Douglas Watkins, but no, they're going to give it to the Pitbulls. So maybe a Lion that I didn't see got a hand in there. And here come the boys from Peoria. Brooks with the ball. He's going to slow things down as we've dipped under a minute left in the frame. Throws it over to Youngman. Youngman trying to make his way closer to the basket. Scooty doesn't make it easy for him. He throws it out to who we think is Anderson.
That is short, way short.
And that'll be a shot clock violation. 37.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Comes Gerald Campbell with the ball. Peoria up 26-23.
Oh.
Cam's shot won't go. He's having some trouble today.
He's getting kind of pushed around down there. He's got a little bit taller opponents than what he's normally taking on.
Douglas Watkins gets the rebound, throws it over to Youngman.
And once again, these guys were real quick. Very
Yes.
quick hands. Knew where they needed to be. They cleaned out the, boy, that was a drive.
Nice shot. Drives it in for the basket right before the buzzer. Coach Tyrone Brown is not happy. We reach the end of the first period. Peoria Pitbulls 28, Indiana Lyons 23, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we get ready to start the second quarter of Semifinal A in the ABA Central Region Championship weekend. Taking the floor for the Peoria Pitbulls, Brooks, White, Owens, Youngman, and Douglas Watkins. While Cam, Preston, Scooty, Eric, and Leon Tillman are on the floor for the Indiana Lions. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors the Peoria Pitbulls.
Pitbulls do have some quick hands. Could have been a foul in there, but we'll give them the benefit of the jump ball.
Yep. Brooks brings the ball up the floor, gets it across the timeline, guarded by Scooty Walker.
And the Lions are still sticking with a man-to-man. There you go. Preston Case down low. He made a big difference in the Ohio Kings game.
He did indeed.
On defense.
Especially in the fourth quarter. In that late 8-minute run.
Yep, he tore it up. Oh, she's going to call a travel. I thought about that.
Called for a travel.
Yep, I kind of figured he could have been called for that.
Here come the Pitbulls. White with the ball, throws it over to Douglas Watkins. He throws it over to Brooks. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Pitbulls trying to set something up. 5 seconds left. Youngman trying to get in on Preston.
Not going to let him get in there.
That's a shot clock violation.
Oh, but once the ball is touched by the opposing team and stolen, I guess it was close enough.
Lions inbound it, and here comes Gerald Campbell. Cam fires up a 2, and it will not go. He is having all kinds of problems down here on this end of the court.
Yeah, I don't know if Cam's even scored today, has he?
I don't remember. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Scooty Walker. Scooty brings it up. He's guarded by who I think is Brooks. Yes, it is, now that I see the 1. And Cam with the ball.
Kick it out. Kick it out. Okay.
Cam puts up a shot.
Oh, my. Leon's there to clean it up.
Leon with the follow-up.
Boy, Cam just is not getting a bounce to go. It's just dribbling around and falling out.
Yeah. That will correct itself, I'm sure.
Oh.
Douglas Watkins takes it to the basket. Layup is up and good.
He had to put that one up high to get over Leon Tillman.
He did indeed. 30-25, Pitbulls in the lead.
Okay, guys, they are leaving. They're leaving this the paint wide open a lot of times.
Eric Messer fires up a 3. It won't go. Douglas Watkins with the rebound for the Pitbulls.
You know, the Pitbulls also have some strong hands. They're coming down with those rebounds, and nothing's getting knocked away.
Yeah. Nice block there by Preston Case. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Scooty. That's what I thought. Ball stays with the Pitbulls. Substitution as 22, who we think might be David Anderson, comes in. And White comes out for the Pitbulls. I think I saw Phil Bessick. Yes, he is in. Eric Messer is going to get a squirt of water. Youngman is fouled on his way to the basket. That'll be against Preston.
He's going to be shooting 2 now.
Yep. That'll be the first team foul against the Lions in this period. None against the Pitbulls. A.J. Youngman's first shot is up and good. 31-25.
Gives his imaginary teammates a low 5 on the way.
Right. Yeah. Youngman's second shot up, in and out and in.
Good assumption that he was going to make that.
32-25. Pitbulls up by 7.
Is that what you call teammate confidence when?
I think so.
Yeah, when nobody goes down to the blocks to rebound.
Cam across the court to Scooty. Scooty fires up a 3.
There's
Gets
Scooty
it.
Walker.
3
All right,
points
guys.
for Scooty Walker.
You know, I think the Lions just need to settle down. They probably still have a bitter taste in their mouth after the loss to the Pitbulls a few weeks ago.
Yep.
So, you know, play your game. That's another. Oh, they're going to call
travel.
a walk on that.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Travel.
So, no shot, no foul. So, it was a travel.
Just don't dribble out of bounds, Scooty.
Yeah. Scooty throws it down to Cam. Now, if we can get some points on this drive, just like that, that would be great.
Now they're getting into the rhythm.
All right. Cam has found his groove. He gets what might be his first points of the contest. Unusually quiet game for Gerald Campbell so far, but with that much talent that oozes out of his earlobes.
We'll give it. What about the trip? Time.
Scooty loses the handle on the ball after he falls down. Pitbulls
Out of bounds.
stepped on the sideline.
Ooh.
That shot does not count. The clock is stopped while we wipe up
That's
what
what
Scooty left behind on the floor.
The head official over on the other side says what had happened was, yeah, who blew the whistle?
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go again. Lions with the ball. 32-30, Peoria in the lead. Cam drives to the basket, shoots, scores, draws the foul. And that'll be Trey Owens called for the infraction. Lions tie it up 32-32. Gerald Campbell with an opportunity to put the Lions up by 1.
And Brooks said, man, I did all that and you fouled him? I took a Cam to the face.
That's right. Cam's shot is up.
There you
go. Cam's
go.
shot will not go. So we remain tied. Douglas Watkins gets the rebound.
I think the Lions just need to take a deep breath. Oh, Cam with the
steals
steal.
The ball. He's going to wait for reinforcements. Decides, you know what? Forget
I don't
you
need
guys.
him.
I'm going to take it myself.
You guys are too slow.
Yeah. 34-32, Lions in the lead. Here comes Brooks. And nicely defended by the silent assassin.
Straight up, let him run into you.
Jordan shoots. Jordan
there you go,
scores.
Jordan.
Lions on a run now. I want to say they're on an 11-0 run or something close to that. And with 7:43 left in the second quarter, we have reached our first media timeout. Indiana Lions 36, Peoria Pitbulls 32. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we will be back momentarily. And we are back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. Coming out of the media timeout, Pitbulls inbound from just inside their front court. This is Brooks with the ball. 22 fires up a three-pointer over Scooty and hits it. 22 we think is David Anderson, even though he's listed as 21 on our roster. But there is no 21, so we're going to
And we don't have a 22 on our list here.
Preston Case, his three-pointer won't go. Phil fighting for the rebound, last touched by Douglas Watkins. So the ball will stay with the Indiana Lions.
Yeah, we got a little bit shorter lineup on the floor. So hopefully we can get in there and get some rebounds. Leon's in the game, so we know he's going to be on the boards.
Yep. Preston fires up another three-pointer, and the silent assassin hits from long range.
That was an assassination.
It was indeed. 39-35, Lions in the lead. Youngman kicks it over to Owens.
Stay out there on him, Phil.
Guarded by Phil. Phil knocks it down. Jordan scoops it up. Jordan came in after the break to give Cam a break, in case we never said that before. Leon Tillman throws it back to Scooty Walker. Scooty says, "Get over there." Over there, darn it.
I want you over there.
Phillip, move.
Was he talking to Phil or was he talking to Leon?
I'm not sure. Ball gets knocked around, reeled in by Nishan Brooks for the Pitbulls. Scooty knocks it away. He's going to get dinged for the foul. He momentarily says, ma'am, I beg to differ, and then decides, you know what, I'm not going to.
That ball had a lot of spin on it for him to be getting too much arm.
Yeah. 39-35. Foul should be called on the floor, and it looks as though that is the case. Douglas Watkins throws it into Brooks. That is a 1, isn't it? Yep. Brooks guarded closely by Jordan Heidelberg. Here comes Brooks. He fires across to 22. A three-pointer.
Somebody grabbed
that.
that.
Good. Offensive rebound by the Pitbulls. Whistle on the floor. Leon called for the foul. And that's going to send the man we think is David Anderson to the line to shoot 2. 5:59 left in the second quarter. Indiana Lyons 39, Peoria Pitbulls 35. And Anderson cannot get his first shot to go. 3 team fouls for the Lions to 1 for the Pitbulls in what has been a very clean game. Second shot is up and good. Make that 39-36. Lions in the lead. Pitbulls back within 1 possession.
Yes, it has been a very clean game, and all this whole weekend should be 4 teams that all play basketball.
Yeah.
Instead of hockey.
Yeah, that would be nice. Whistle on the floor. Youngman called for the foul. Jordan Heidelberg going to go to the line and shoot 2.
22, had to hide his necklace. I guess not supposed to be wearing jewelry in the ABA.
Yeah. Jordan's first shot up and good. Yeah, last time we played the Pitbulls, the game went rocketing by, and that was, again, a very clean game. Not a whole lot of fouls called to slow things down.
Not at all.
And I enjoy those kinds of games, as if our fans have watched any of our previous videos from earlier this season, I very much dislike it when we play hockey on the basketball floor.
Yeah, a little bit of checking. You got some high sticking going on, and you don't even have sticks in basketball.
Douglas Watkins fires up a 3. It won't go. It's rebounded by Leon Tillman. Crowd starting to get fired up now as they feel the momentum going over the Lions' way. Jordan Heidelberg throws it over to Scooty Walker. Scooty guarded by Youngman. Scooty will shoot. It won't go.
Just out of Leon's reach.
Anderson with the rebound for the Pitbulls. Here comes Brooks. He'll take it all the way in. Guarded by Preston. Shot won't go. No foul called. Preston doing a fabulous
Scooty
job.
gonna weave his way. Nice job, Scooty Walker.
Scooty Walker for 2. 43-36. Lions in the lead as we dip under the 5-minute mark. Left in the second quarter. Pitbulls call timeout. We'll keep it here for the moment. We're a little early for a media timeout. 4:52 left in the period. Indiana Lions 43, Peoria Pitbulls 36. Lions have thrown it into gear, however, since being down by 7.
Yes, they have.
Not too long ago.
Seems like they just needed to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Get under control.
Yeah.
And then play your game. They were kind of playing outside themselves, getting a little off kilter a little bit. Need to play within yourself, and I think giving Cam a break right now is doing good. Of course, having Leon there get some boards, and having Jackson Stone having a few good quality minutes at the beginning of the game doesn't hurt anything either.
Right. Preston Case has been playing lights out defense.
Yes, he has.
And I would say we badly underestimated the Pitbulls the first time we were here, or they were here. And I know I did. And I think as I look back at that game film, I think the Lions did also. And that is certainly not the case this time around. We are not underestimating a thing about these gentlemen from Peoria.
I want to say we were told, because they don't have a big social media presence, but I thought we were told their record was 2-8 or
yeah.
So not hard to overestimate.
Sure. Yeah.
They're coming back.
Here come the Pitbulls. They try to catch the Lions off guard. Three-pointer, yes, is up and good.
And I think that's what the Peoria coach told them is try to catch them off guard, get them when they're not looking.
Yep.
Because I can tell that some of the guys don't turn their heads. Oh.
Jordan's shot is up and short, rebounded by Douglas Watkins.
Jordan has just had an issue with that little floater, that little run and jumper.
Yeah.
Down the middle this year.
It's Brooks with the ball. He's going to fire up a three. It's wide right, rebounded by Leon Tillman. Leon throws it back to Scooty, and Scooty gets it across the timeline. Jim and I had an opportunity to talk to the Peoria coach after the game 3 weeks ago, and, we had nothing. Oh, goodness. Phil gets knocked down.
That's on number 4, Watkins.
All right. Douglas Watkins called for the infraction. It'll be called on the floor. We had nothing but praise for the coach and his team. They did a very good job, and they beat us legitimately on our home floor. And Coach told us that they had gotten rid of some players who were more about themselves than about the team. And since that has happened, the Pitbulls have gelled and had a lot of success, as is evident by the fact that they are here today.
Oh, Leon. There we go. Run it down, Jordan. That's a 3D play.
Pass originated in the backcourt.
Jinx, owe me a Coke.
Yep. Phil's three-pointers up, no good. Douglas Watkins with the rebounds. That will kill the 3D light. That's our first 3D play that we have seen so far today.
Yeah, they need to slow it down and take those 3D plays more seriously.
Youngman with a long three. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Jordan Heidelberg.
Take advantage of that extra point situation and call it, draw up a play.
Yeah.
Get a good look at a shot, and that was not pretty by Phil Bessick.
Yeah, that was an air ball also.
I think they could have called him for a travel, and that's what the Peoria coach is saying.
Okay.
He was very hesitant. I think he was trying to pass and then decided to dribble. And Jordan Heidelberg checking to see if Brooks has got COVID.
Yeah. By that, Jim means he's playing close defense.
Yeah.
Youngman hits a three-pointer, pulls the Pitbulls back within one.
Nope, 98.6. You're good.
Here comes Cam, who re-entered the game a little while ago. Leon with the rebound.
Leon Tillman.
Leon
and
shoots. Leon scores. Leon draws the foul. So, in just a moment, we'll see who that foul was called against because I missed it. Eric Messer is entering the game, so Douglas Watkins called for that.
Yes.
According to the scoreboard, that's his first infraction of the game. Eric Messer entering the contest, Scooty Walker exiting the contest. Leon's free throw is up and good, and the Lions are back out by 4. 46-42. And here come the Pitbulls. About 2.5 minutes left in the first half.
Boy.
Jordan is just on Brooks like, what do you call it, a wet glove or something like that?
Wet blanket. Yeah.
Pitbull's passing it around. That'll be a shot clock violation.
Yes.
No, the shot does not count. That was a pretty three-pointer.
But it was a shot clock violation.
It was indeed, and it was emphatically called by the referee standing right there, despite Peoria's coach's protests. Now we've got lots and lots of whistles.
Yeah.
And, okay, well, Lions ball. Cam inbounds it to Jordan, and here we go.
Yeah, I've had coaches that want you to play such tight defense. You know what religion that guy is by the end of the game.
Phil Bessick, turnaround jumper up and good. 48-42. Lions in the lead. This is quite the seesaw battle here.
Yes, it is.
Lions will get some momentum, and the Pitbulls will, and then back and forth. This is fun. The man we think is David Anderson has the ball. He gives it over to Douglas Watkins.
And the low post is wide open. There we go.
Shot is up, no good.
Make them shoot it up from 3.
Rebounded by Leon Tillman.
I like the defense the Lions have been playing.
I do too.
They're keeping the shooters at bay. Jordan Heidelberg.
50-42. And I love the defense Jordan is playing against Brooks.
Yeah,
We'll see if that continues after this media timeout. 1:15 left in the second period. Lions 50, Pitbulls 42, and Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. We have about 1:15 left in the first half. Michael Carter has entered the game to give Leon Tillman a break. Michael wears number 18. Lions fans know him as our last original Indiana Lion. Phil gets knocked down, nothing called. Youngman with the ball, throws it over to Douglas Brooks. Douglas Brooks' shot is up and good for two.
They are a tough down low or low post team.
Yep.
They do not back down. Take it up strong. Of course, we do too. There you go, Cam.
Cam shot.
And they're not going to call the foul on that. Oh, my.
There comes Owens the other way. He shoots and scores 50-46. Cam is beside himself that he didn't draw a foul.
Oh,
there.
yeah. I mean, that is textbook and one if he would have hit the shot.
Nice screen there by Cam. Breaks Jordan loose. Cam's going to take it in.
There you go, Cam.
Shoot and score. 52-46. We're under 15 seconds left in the half. Shot clock goes off. Peoria playing for the final shot of the half. 52-46.
Gonna make it a three.
And he hits it. David Anderson beats the buzzer, or at least the man we think is David Anderson.
Also known as.
And the Indiana Lions will go into halftime leading 52-49 over the white division champion Peoria Pitbulls. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we will see you in roughly 15 minutes. All right, welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium. We know we have a horrible connection again. We have been feverishly working over halftime to try to get this corrected, but we do not understand why our T-Mobile hotspot is so unreliable.
If anybody works for T-Mobile, give us a holler and say,
yeah,
tell us how we can fix this.
So Lyons scored a quick bucket coming out of the gate, makes it 54-49, 11:40 left in the third quarter. Foul was then called against Jordan Heidelberg, and Peoria inbounded it. So you're all caught up on what happened. And once again, we will have a recorded version of this video uploaded tonight. Should be ready by the morning. And we apologize. There is just nothing we can do with this intermittent signal. So bear with us, folks. I apologize.
I'm going to lower down the bit rate just a little bit more, and if that doesn't work, carrier pigeon would probably be faster.
Yeah, probably so.
Okay. Hopefully this gets better, folks.
All right, ball went out of bounds, stayed with the Pitbulls. I'm not sure what the holdup is. Douglas Watkins going to inbound. He throws it into Brooks. Brooks back to Douglas Watkins. Foul on the floor.
21. That's on Leon.
Leon Tillman called for the foul. That will be his third foul, according to our PA announcer and our scoreboard. And the foul was called on the floor. So Youngman will inbound for the Pitbulls. Substitution is the man who we think is David Anderson comes in, and the man whose last name apparently is White comes out. Here come the Pitbulls.
Looks like they're trying to open up the low post.
Douglas Watkins for a three, won't go. Scooty Walker gets the rebound.
That play didn't make a whole lot of sense.
And we hit the 11-minute mark with the Lions up 54-49 here in the third quarter.
Leon Tillman.
Reverse layup for Leon Tillman is up and good. 56-49, Lions in the lead.
Nope.
Ball is knocked free.
Oh, Scooty Walker.
This will be Scooty Walker with the layup up and good.
And that would have been...
Youngman fires up a three-pointer and hits it.
Was that a 3D play at the other end?
It was not.
Oh, he did make it across.
He barely got it across the court when he lost the handle. Or across midcourt, I'm sorry.
Get it to Leon. And
Leon up against Douglas Watkins. Leon
and
kicks it out to Scooty here. Oh, Scooty can't hang on.
Kick it out, Scooty.
Here comes Cam. Cam with a
there
nice
you go.
fake move there.
You know what? Just a little bit of head fake.
Yep.
Let him go up and then wait for him to come down, and you got yourself an easy two there, Gerald Campbell.
Yep. Brooks with the ball. Over to Youngman. Youngman's going to drive it all the way in. Shoot.
Oh, that was nice help from Scooty Walker on defense.
Scooty may have gotten a finger on it. Eric Messer with the rebound.
Tell you what, Scooty, why don't you take a break?
Yeah.
He's down here. But that was good defense by Scooty Walker on that.
Scooty eventually makes it down to Leon, shoots, scores, and draws the foul.
Here come the Lions. We've been waiting for this.
A.J. Youngman called for the foul. Makes it 62-52. Lions in the lead. Leon with the opportunity to open up an 11-point lead for the Lions. He shoots. It's short. He will get his own rebound.
Got a fresh 24, fellas.
Across the court to Jordan. Jordan fires up a three.
Oh, he'll take it.
Nothing but net for Jordan Heidelberg.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
65-52, Lions in the lead. 9:20 and counting left in the third quarter.
Peoria wants a timeout.
Peoria Pitbulls call timeout. We'll keep it here. We're way early. 9:18 left in the third period. Lions open up what I believe is their largest lead of the game, 65-52.
Most definitely is. They have been a second half team as of late. You know, I'm sure the fans would prefer that they go out to a big lead early and then hold on to it. But, you know, just as long as you've got a lead at the end of the game, that's really all that matters.
Well, by our monitor, Jim, it looks like we've knocked most, if not all, of the glitchiness out. Maybe somebody at T-Mobile heard us and shot some extra power, cellular power.
We'll shoot a little more data signal that way.
Yeah. So we'll cross our fingers and hope this holds up. Once again, we'll have the recorded version uploaded later tonight after Jim and I call the second game. Generally takes a few hours to get uploaded and processed on YouTube. So unless you're a night owl, you can watch the recorded version in the morning.
But then again, what are you going to, aside from going to church, what are you going to do on a Sunday morning before NCAA basketball starts?
True. But a lot of folks will go to church.
Oh, sure.
Let's see. Jordan Heidelberg, Leon Tillman, Gerald Campbell, Scooty Walker, Eric Messer, all on the court for the Indiana Lions. The man we think is David Anderson, wearing number 22, is on the floor along with Nashawn Brooks, A.J. Youngman, Trey Owens, and Roman Douglas Watkins.
And it appears the Lions are going to stick with their stifling defense.
Youngman throws it over to Owens. Owens thinks about a three.
Way to
decides
stay
to
on your
kick it out to Brooks.
Way to stay on your feet, Eric Messer.
Underneath to the man we think is David Anderson.
Got a mismatch on for Jordan Heidelberg there. There wasn't any way he was going to be able to guard him.
22 is good for 2 for the Peoria Pitbulls, and it's 65-54, Lions in the lead. Ball gets knocked free, but Eric reels it
That's
in.
short.
Jordan's three-point attempt is an air ball, rebounded by Youngman. Youngman brings the ball up the floor, gets it across the timeline with a couple seconds to spare.
Come on in, Scooty.
And
Oh,
why are we not covering the man we think is David Anderson?
well, because Scooty was doubling up Cam's guy.
Okay.
And he dumped it off at the last second.
All right, 65-56, Lions in the lead. Leon throws it back out to Eric. Eric fires up a three,
There
and he
you
hits
go.
it.
Eric Messer.
Eric
4-3.
Messer, since 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter last Sunday, has been
there you go,
very
Scooty Walker. Good. Way to help out.
Scooty with the steal. Foul is called. And I think it's going to be the man we think is David Anderson.
I am not sure why Jordan Heidelberg at 5'9" is teamed up on number 22, we think is David Anderson,
Yeah.
who is listed as a center.
Yeah.
This would be a prime opportunity for the Lions to go into a zone and keep Jordan out in front and keep the big guys down low. And,
Gerald Campbell from way downtown.
of course, if you keep putting up points like that, it doesn't matter what happens on defense.
That's true. There apparently was no foul called on this end. I don't know why we had the whistle, but. And that's going to be off of the man we think is David Anderson. Ball goes over to the Lions and media timeout. 7:35 left in the third quarter. Lions have come out with guns a-blazing. It's 71-56. Jim and I are going to get a swig of water, and we will be back at. Hang on.
I think they're.
Now they've called the
go ahead and
media
take the
timeout.
media.
Okay. Now we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a moment. welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of our first media timeout of the third quarter. Indiana Lyons 71, Peoria Peoria Pitbulls 56. Lions bring the ball up the floor. They cross midcourt. We're starting to see some of the Chicago Fury trickle in for the 7 o'clock game.
Oh, having a hard time picking up the ball.
And Eric's going to get called for the foul. He does indeed. And Eric looks like his back feels about as good as mine has for the last month.
Yeah, these guys have had a long season, and
yeah,
some of them need a hot tub.
Owens throws it away, out of bounds. Ball goes over the line.
It's going to be a quick toss. Scooty Walker, can he get it in? Not quick enough to make any.
Scooty takes it all the way.
Take advantage.
73-56.
Take advantage of the quick toss.
Scooty playing tight defense on Brooks. Brooks throws it over to Douglas Watkins underneath to the man we think is Anderson. Douglas Watkins fires up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Eric Messer.
And I still cannot fathom why in the world Jordan Heidelberg is on number 22.
I'm not sure. Rebounded by Scooty after Cam's shot won't go. Out to Jordan all by himself. Fires up a long distance shot. It won't go. And then Leon Tillman is fouled.
It's going to be Youngman with that foul.
It is indeed, says the referee. Referee called up here, consulted with Jim, and said, hey, who was that foul against? Jim said Youngman, and so the referee said, okay.
Taught him everything he knows.
That's our story. We're sticking to it.
In the third quarter.
3 team fouls for each squad. That is also the third team foul for Youngman, so Youngman really not in any worry for foul trouble as Leon can't get his first free throw to go.
There you go, Leon. Use your legs, deep breath.
And he gets it.
Yep, take a breather.
74-56, Lions up by 18. 6.5 minutes left in the third period. This was a close game at halftime. And the Lions, well, whatever Coach Tyrone Brown said at halftime, they're taking it seriously because they're playing a whole lot better than they did in the first half. Shot is up, no good, rebounded by Scooty Walker.
Nice box out by Leon Tillman down here so Scooty could get that rebound.
Gerald Campbell shoots, scores, and make it a 20-point lead for the Lions. Still not going to relax, though, because this Peoria team is dangerous. Youngman with the ball. He's trying to slow things down.
Yeah, they are taking away that three-point shot.
Douglas Watkins back to Youngman.
The only the bad thing about trying to take away the three-point shot is sometimes the low post opens up, and you might give away an easy one if they can figure out that back door.
Speaking of taking away the three-pointer, Douglas Watkins cannot get his to go. It was rebounded by the Lions, and we're going the other way. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Scooty shoots. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds, awarded to the Pitbulls. Scooty says, darn it, I didn't try to grab it because I thought they touched it last, but I was mistaken.
Shake it off, Scooty. Shake it off.
Brooks with the ball. Lions up by 20.
There we go. Now we got Jordan on a more height-appropriate opponent.
Yeah. Douglas Watkins puts up a 2-point jumper and hits it. And that gets the Peoria Pitbulls out of their temporary little funk there that they were stuck on 56 for a while.
Yeah, the Lions, even in the first half, seemed like they were in a funk. The first game against these same Pitbulls, Gerald Campbell with the drive, the score, and the and one.
Yes, indeed.
But it just seemed like they were just so discombobulated. I don't know if it was complacency or.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite sure they did not underestimate the Pitbulls this time, but
no.
Youngman just collected his fourth foul, so he's going to get a breather. The man with white on the back of his shirt comes in. And Cam's and one is up and good. 79-58. Lions up by 3 touchdowns. This is Douglas Watkins with the ball. He'll fire up a 3. It misses everything.
They're going to be going for a lot of threes right now.
Rebounded by Cam over to Phil Bessick, who entered the game while I wasn't paying attention.
Are we not calling fouls anymore?
Ball goes out of bounds. Stays with the Lions, according to the PA announcer, and also according to the referees.
I think that may have been as a payback for Phil getting hammered on the way in.
Phil's going to try that again,
Phil.
but he puts it off the side of the backboard.
Yeah, there's a backboard there, Phil.
Yeah, ball gets knocked free. Douglas Watkins in. No, I'm sorry, that's the man we thought was David Anderson. Is in for the layup, up and good, 79-60. Gerald Campbell from three-point range.
And he
nails
drains it.
82-60. Lions pride is starting to get fired up here in the crowd. We have another great crowd here today.
Yep, and the Lions have picked up, kicked it into high gear.
Brooks with the layup for the Pitbulls as they look up at the scoreboard, looking at a 20-point deficit, 3:35 and counting left in the third frame.
And just as I say, they kick it into high gear, they slow it down.
Yeah. Gerald Campbell again. Nope.
All right,
Not
guys.
quite. Rebounded by, I think that was Owens over there. As he gets closer, I see that is indeed a 0.
It's going to be on.
Foul
Jordan
is
Heidelberg.
called. It is indeed against Jordan Heidelberg. That will be his third of the contest. And with 3:19 left in the third quarter, Indiana Lions 82, Peoria Pitbulls 62. Jim and I are going to take a break, and we will be back in a moment. And we are back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. We've got Phil Bessick, Mike Carter, Scooty Walker, Jordan Heidelberg, and Gerald Campbell on the floor as the Pitbulls can't get their shot to go, rebounded by Scooty. And who have we? We have Nishan Brooks, the man we think is David Anderson, Roman Douglas Watkins, Trey Owens is down there, and I'm missing,
the man called White.
Yes, who we have as Kendall Davis on our roster. Lions can't get their shot to go. Ball goes out of bounds, awarded to the Pitbulls.
Maybe it's hyphenated, Kendall Davis White. Oh,
Yeah, well, maybe.
They don't have it on the.
That could be, because last time we thought Douglas Watkins was first name, last name, and this time it's hyphenated. So
Okay.
that very well could be. I hadn't thought of that, Jim.
Actually, I was kidding, but now that I think about it,
Could
hey,
be Kendall Davis White.
truth is stranger than fiction.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. Underneath to Phil Bessick. Phil will
And
shoot and
where
get
is
fouled.
the foul? Yeah.
Darn it, I missed the number of fingers. I was looking at the wrong referee. 8.
I believe
White.
it was White. Yeah.
White was called for his first foul of the contest. And that will send Phil Bessick to the line to shoot 2. He makes his first one and will shoot another momentarily. Indubitably.
Phil Bessick.
Second shot up and good. 84-64, Lions in the lead.
Yeah, I'm just glad Phil feels a little more comfortable in his role.
Three-pointer is up, and that's an air ball. And what has happened to these Peoria Pitbulls? This is not the team we saw 3 weeks ago or in the first half.
Well, I think Cam got a finger on that one.
Scooty, no, it won't go. Rebounded by White. Long pass down to Owens. Over to the man we think was David Anderson. Shot is no good, reeled in by Phil Bessick.
Well, Eric, at this point in the game, I think it may be less the physicality of the Peoria Pitbulls and more the mindset of the Indiana Lions, because they just came out all sorts of out of whack at the last game.
Yeah.
Now they're a little more focused.
Phil Bessick can't get his shot to go. Shot is up, no good by the Pitbulls. That was Brooks with the attempted layup. And we're trading empty possessions here until this one.
Jordan Heidelberg with a nice, easy lay-in.
86-64.
That could have been a travel.
Owens with the ball. He throws it out to Brooks.
Yeah, Peoria's going to have to start throwing up some threes to stay in it. They need a good look like that.
White
but they got to sink it.
Shot to go, but Douglas Watkins with the rebound. His
there you go, Scooty.
Follow-up shot won't go. My goodness.
Get the board.
Peoria is on the struggle bus right now with their shooting, and that is causing them quite a bit of problems.
Well, with the games they've had in the last couple of weeks, it sounds like they've had some real tough ones, but they've been in them till the end and pulled out most of them.
Oh, yeah.
So they may not know what it's like to be in this kind of position.
And we still have an eternity to go, a hair under 13 minutes left in this contest. Trey Owens was called for his second foul of the contest. That is the 6th against the Pitbulls, but there's under a minute left, so probably not going to be an issue as far as the Lions going into the bonus.
Scooty Walker sinks his first.
Anderson coming out, Youngman coming in for the Pitbulls. Preston Case comes in. Donnell Jones coming in for the Lions. Jordan Heidelberg's coming out. And
Cam also came out.
Cam came out. 56.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Lions up 87-64 as Scooty puts up his second shot and nails it. 88-64. So, Lions have extended their lead to 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah,
except
they got 3.
White hits a three-pointer and brings it back down to 3 touchdowns. Donnell Jones takes it across the timeline. He drives to the basket, kicks it over to Phil. Phil wasn't ready, but Donnell rounds it up.
Donnell, you can't pass it to Phil when you're 2 inches away from him.
Scooty Walker with the ball. 30 seconds and counting left on the game clock. 5 left on the shot clock. Scooty's going to have to hurry. Somebody's going to have to hurry. Preston fires up a shot. It's
all right, and they're running.
Doesn't hit the rim, but it's rebounded by Peoria. Youngman fires up a 3, and that's no good. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Scooty, and we're coming back the other way. Under 10 seconds left.
Yep, now it seems like the Pitbulls are all kinds of discombobulated. They're getting the fast breaks, but
they steal the ball. Douglas Watkins with the layup beats the clock. And that is now 3 periods out of 3 that the Pitbulls have gotten a last-second shot and made it. So we have ended the first 75% of the contest. Indiana Lions 88, Peoria Pitbulls 69. Jim and I will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we're about to start the fourth quarter in Semifinal A of the Central Region Championship weekend. We've got the Indiana Lyons in all white. We have got the Peoria Pitbulls in a very colorful set of uniforms. And we're off.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd think these guys are from Arizona with that color scheme.
Yeah.
And once again, both these teams are winners of their divisions.
Yep.
In the Central Region.
Two-pointer is up and good, 88-71.
Yeah, that's a foul one.
That'll be a foul on
Brooks.
Brooks, okay.
Tried to trip him as he came by.
Preston Case going to inbound for the Indiana Lyons.
Yeah, we're going with a little bit smaller lineup for the Lions right now. Everybody's of average ABA height.
Yep. Scooty Walker weaves his way through traffic, kicks it back out to the silent assassin.
And
he fires up a three, and it's another sniper shot by the silent assassin. 91-71.
You just like when he hits one of those, don't you?
I do. I love the silent assassin.
Mike Carter with the rebound.
Big fan of his for all of his years with the franchise.
And he is also, it looks like Carter and Youngman, or
Preston and Youngman.
Preston and Youngman, yeah, getting into a bit of a shoving match. And Preston says, I'll take another one.
Go, but Mike Carter with the offensive board. Lions pass it around. Scooty thinks about a three, takes it inside instead, shoots and scores.
Way to use the backboard, young man.
Nicely done by Daryl Scooty Walker. 93-71, Lions in the lead. The man we think is Anderson has the ball. He throws it over to Brooks. Brooks to the hoop, shoots and scores.
Takes it back to a 20-point lead for the Lions.
93-73, about 10 and a half minutes left in regulation. Donnell Jones with the ball. He's going to go all the way, shoot, draw the foul. His shot, however, will not go.
He's going to get 2 free throws.
So 10-19 left in the contest, or at least in regulation. Donnell Jones going to the line. Douglas Watkins was called for his 4th foul of the contest. Second team foul for Peoria in this frame, to none for the Lions.
Peoria coach questioning the equity of fouls.
Donnell can't get his first one to go. It's a little bit to the left. Jordan Heidelberg looks like he's re-entering the contest.
Deep breath, Donnell, deep breath.
No. Oh, yes.
Yes.
And Scooty Walker is coming out.
Scooty's had a really, really good game.
Yeah, he has. Donnell's second shot up.
There you go, Donnell. That puts him in the scorebook at least.
94-73. Donnell playing tight defense on Brooks. Maybe a little too tight that
He's
time.
He's going to count it.
Foul
and
is
one.
up. Foul is good.
Be
and
Brooks
yes, indeed, Donnell Jones called for the foul. And that will send Nishan Brooks to the line to shoot the and one.
And according to the head ref, he skipped to the left and chopped his hips.
Okay.
That's what the foul was.
Uh-huh. All right.
I think that's just his vocalization of a of a blocking foul.
Lions' pride is very loud once more and forces the missed shot. That's a kicked ball off of Trey Owens.
All right, we're going to have to get it. Does the shot clock reset off of that? Evidently it does.
Okay. Lions with a fresh shot clock. Preston Case going to inbound. He throws it into Jordan.
There you go, Jordan. Flash past him.
Jordan zigs and zags through traffic. He'll put up a 2. A little bit too much mustard on it. Douglas Watkins reels it in for the Pitbulls. He's guarded by Michael Carter. Douglas Watkins takes it all the way in, lays it up and in. And he had about 1.5 feet on Jordan Heidelberg, so there wasn't a whole lot Jordan could do. That's a 3D play. And a slam dunk by Trey Owens. Add 1 for the 3D play.
I guess.
And it's 94-80. Here come the Pitbulls. They're clawing their way back.
Need to get a little height back in there.
Timeout on the floor. Indiana Lions call it. 9:28 left in regulation. And Jim, suddenly it's a 14-point game. It was 24 not too long ago.
It is. We're going to have to buckle down. I think the Lions might have eased up a little bit, but yeah, there's still 9.5 minutes left in this game. So,
Yep.
You gotta stand on their chests until it's a one game.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, these pit bulls are too talented.
Yeah. All right, getting all set for the next game.
Yeah, the Chicago Fury have just given us their roster for the next game, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll have to find the roster for the Burning River Buckets so we don't have to say we think that's this guy.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much to the Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said before, these all four teams in this championship Central Division are very likable teams. I have not had a problem with them. They play fair.
Yeah.
And
we have seen all three of these teams here in the Lions Den this season at various points. And they have all been good, competitive games, clean games. Owens wanted to travel, but didn't get it. Coach also wanted to travel. Oh, goodness. Ball comes free.
Wow.
Stolen by the Pitbulls. Here comes Owens. He'll shoot. He'll draw the foul. Shot will not go in. I didn't see who went flying out of the picture there.
That was Scooty.
Okay. Scooty must still be looking through the T-shirts in the merchandise area.
Yeah, I think he'll.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Pick you up a hot dog while you're back there, Scooty.
Yeah. So Scooty Walker called for the foul. So anyway, we've seen all three of these teams here in the Lions Den this season, and they've all been good, clean games. So looking forward to this weekend. Have Jim and I all week as Owens' first shot is up and good, makes it 94-81. Here come the Pitbulls.
Yeah, we're going to have to work on getting the ball across half court a little bit quicker. They've only got 7 seconds, and it's looks like the defense is really going to tighten up for the Pitbulls.
Yep. Owens is true on both of his shots.
Cam needs to be careful over there on the sideline.
Cam trying to get some room. He'll take it all the way in and get mauled on the way up. He collects himself. I think Owens says, sorry, man, I got you a little hard on that one.
Yeah, Cam gets up and says, that's okay. I'm sure that's what he said.
Probably.
That's okay.
Yes.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, you're still on my Christmas card list.
But you did foul me.
Yes.
I'll buy the first round later.
Yeah. And the referee is saying, nice job, Cam, on being so polite.
Can I go with you?
Yeah.
You know, if we're going to Applebee's, I hear they got a special.
Yeah. And Cam says, okay, ref, you can come with us, but only one meal this time, not two.
Yeah, and you're no doggy bags, and you're buying the first round.
Yeah.
Well, we got a technical.
And Cam is teed up. That was not productive.
No, is Cam teed up? Is double technical. Looks like the first round's not on Cam anymore.
All right.
I believe we've got a.
We were just talking about what a clean game.
Yeah, look at that.
We've had, and
spoke too soon.
So let's see. We jinx free throw shooters, and we jinx the cleanliness of a game.
Yeah. Did you lose your cell phone?
I did not.
Okay, yeah,
I heard the PA announcer, John Coy, say that anybody who did lose their cell phone, the Danville police officer, who is here for security, among many other officers, has it.
I think we can safely say it's not either of us because yours is filming the game and mine is on the scoreboard.
Yes, Gabby has my phone in her hand.
Still there.
So.
All right, back to the action.
Still see the scoreboard. So double technical was called. Cam's shooting on the original foul. His first shot is up and good.
So Cam's going to shoot the original foul. Why would they not do the technical before he shoots those?
I was just going to say I am at a loss as to what's going to happen.
Okay, number 4 of the Pitbulls.
That's Douglas Watkins. What
Cam,
about him?
Cam also, it was the technical.
Okay.
So they called it technical, but Okay, are we doing the foul shots first?
I don't know.
We
And
must be.
And we're just not going to shoot the technicals?
Are they saying it's a?
I don't know.
It's a wash.
Three-pointer up by Youngman is no
All
good.
right.
Rebounded by Scooty. Cam hit both of his free throws, however. It's 96-82.
Oh,
Long pass picked off.
at least it's not a 3D play.
Yeah.
They're gonna,
Owen's going to fire it. Nope. He's going to take it a little bit closer, then throw it out to Douglas Watkins. Douglas Watkins fires up a three. It won't go. Put back by Brooks, no good. He gets the rebound, throws it out to Douglas. No, that's Anderson.
There we go.
Finally,
Grab
Gerald
that ball, Cam.
Campbell with the rebound.
That was a long stretch just then.
It was, and I probably got the names right about 40% of the time.
That's all right. The Lions have the ball now.
Leon with the ball.
Oh.
Somebody goes flying.
Oh, are they going to call? Oh, they're going to call a charge on that.
Get called for the charge.
You know, and once again, the Oscars were a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, Trey Owens, you're working on next year's Oscars. That was a good, sometimes you got to do that.
Sure.
You got to make it blatantly obvious for the officials. And sometimes they fall for it, sometimes they don't.
Owens is also considerably smaller than Leon.
Lions still with a 14-point lead, and I believe his
That's
foot was
a
on the line.
2-point
That is a
shot.
2-point line.
That
yeah,
is
that's
indicated by the referee. That was a 2. Peoria playing a little bit of full court press. 96-84, whistle on the floor.
Foul on number 4, Watkins.
It is indeed Douglas Watkins. And I think that might be his 5th.
And once again, they get 7.
I don't know. The scoreboard is showing Anderson, but the referee held up 4 fingers. I am quite positive of that.
6 on number 4.
Okay, so he's got 1 more in regulation. No, now it's down to 5. Good gravy.
Can I get a 4? 4,
Yeah.
4, 4.
Referee says that's his 6th foul. Okay, I think we got that all sorted out. So Douglas Watkins has 1 more to give in regulation, then he's got to take a seat. Media timeout, 96-84, Lions in the lead, 7:47 left in regulation. Jim and I are going to be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as we come out of our first media timeout of the 4th quarter. So we resolved it, didn't we? Douglas Watkins has 6 fouls.
Resolved what?
How many fouls? Yeah.
I didn't know there was a problem.
There was a lot of confusion.
I have no idea what just happened, but yeah. So he does have 6 fouls as opposed to the 5 that was on the board before. Yep. Back out to Scooty.
And so, I would say he is in foul trouble, but he remains on the floor as, I think, their largest man out there. Eric Messer fires up a three. That's got too much mustard on it. It is rebounded by the Douglas Watkins that we have been talking about. This is Anderson to the hoop. His shot won't go. Whistle on the floor.
That was definitely not on Preston Case.
Yeah, they're going to ding Eric for that one, I think. And eventually.
Oh, they called that on Preston. I don't think Preston even touched him. I was looking at him from right here, and he backed off. He was going to let him go. Okay.
All right. I don't understand that one, but it's only Preston's second foul. 4 team fouls for each club so far in this period, and Anderson is true on his first free throw. Second free throw up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Preston Case. Here comes Scooty Walker, gets through the full court press.
Shaking him, and he's
loses the ball, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indiana Lions.
Yeah, Scooty needs to pass that ball off a little bit. Once he gets it across half court, he's got a tendency to try and go straight to the basket, but I think the opponents are picking that up, and they're coming back and knocking the ball free, just like what happened there.
Yeah.
Got 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Scooty has the ball at the top of the key. He's going to drive closer to the hoop, kick it out to Eric. Eric fires up a three, beats the shot clock.
But Leon.
Leon with the rebound and the putback.
Nice.
Up and in for two, 98-85, and the next field goal will put the Indiana Lions in triple digits, which we did not accomplish the last time we played against the Pitbulls. Ball goes out of bounds, Lions ball. Cam into Preston, back to Cam, back to Scooty. And here comes Brooks putting on pressure again. Brooks has been playing really tight defense in the second half.
Throwing it back into Leon, see if Leon can back it down. Nope, he's just gonna make some space, kick it back out again.
Lions working on the clock.
Oh, there's Cam.
Cam gets the two and the foul. Lions are in triple digits. Cam will try to make it 101 in just a moment. We have a substitution. White coming in, Anderson coming out for the Pitbulls.
Yeah, that's the drive we've been looking at from Cam. He missed an awful lot of those at the beginning of the game, but seems like he's settled down quite a bit. And, and doing his patented little drive bank shot.
The free throw is no problem for Mr. Campbell, and it's 101-85, Lions in the lead.
And we still got a man-to-man going on. Oh,
Eric picks it off. Eric Messer.
Oh, yes.
Down the floor.
Leon!
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 Get the alley-oop to go.
Oh.
Leon hits the deck.
Don't hurt yourself, big fella.
Got to play defense. Here comes Brooks. Nope, kicks it out to Owens. Owens across the floor to Youngman. Pitbulls did the Lions a favor there. It didn't get the shot off. That's going to be a foul on Preston.
Yeah, Preston got a lot of ball, but he probably got some arm in there too.
Yep. Referee confirms that Preston Case is indeed the offender.
Yeah, Leon over talking to the side official. You know, why are you calling that when you're not calling it at the other side? And she said, it's not my call.
White's first shot is up and good, 101-86. Pitbulls still within 15. We've got 5:44 left in regulation, so it's far from over. Second shot up and good, 101-87. Scooty Walker across the timeline. Over to Preston Case, over to Gerald Campbell.
Cam's
nice move by Cam. He'll take it in, shoot, draw the foul. His basket will not go, so he'll go to the line to shoot two.
That is going to be on number 5, Youngman.
That will be his 5th foul of the contest. 6 for Peoria in this quarter, 5 for the Lions.
Yeah, I think Cam has finally recognized they're jumping at everything.
Yeah.
So fake it, head fake.
Yep.
First free throw good by Gerald Campbell.
And as cold as Cam was in the first half, he is twice as hot as he was cold in this second half.
And he'll probably still put up 35.
Probably. Yeah. Eric Messer gets on his horse, comes down and plays defense against Owens. Nicely done by 2. Shot is up, no good. Ball swatted around. Owens is going to reel it in. Throws it over to Brooks. Brooks back over to Owens. Owens all by himself for 3, and he buries it. That'll make it 103-90. Pitbulls back within 13. Long pass down from, there's Leon. Nope.
Oh, and they're not going to call.
Go. That'll
Leon.
Go. Slam dunk.
Leon for liftoff. Yeah, that.
Owens tried to draw the charge again and didn't get it.
That was looked like it was a foul on Owens down there at that other end.
This is Douglas Watkins for 3, and he hits from long range.
Yeah,
big man can shoot. Full court pressure by the Pitbulls. That leaves Eric all by himself to feed Leon. And Eric and Leon can't quite get that connection all finessed out. But
so close.
Leon does get the 2 to go.
That's short.
3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Scooty. And
yeah, that's going to be Pitbull's ball.
It'll be Pitbull's ball. And are they going to say Scooty had possession? Because that'll be a 3D if they say it. The suspense.
Their coach is calling out a play, but none of them are paying attention.
All right. Apparently it is not a 3. I didn't think Scooty had possession.
I think it was still rebound. Nobody really grabbed it, so it was just tipped out by
all right. Long
Preston.
shot there by Brooks is up and good for 3.
Got the friendly roll. All right, guys.
107-96. Lions lead down to 11 after they had stretched it out to 24 at one point.
Oh, they are bound and determined to have Leon get that alley-oop.
Shot clock did not reset.
It did
We're going to have to reset it. I looked up to see if we might have a shot at a 7-second violation, but it unfortunately did not reset. So 4 minutes on the nose left in regulation.
I have a feeling the way Youngman is looking down here in the corner, he would have had it up well before the 11 seconds that was left on the clock.
Yeah. Yep. Burning River buckets are starting to filter into the gymnasium.
Yes, they are.
Douglas Watkins is going to inbound from the sideline. He throws it into Brooks, and we're underway. 4 minutes left. Wow.
Yeah, I still think that going to a zone is what these guys need to do. All right, got it across the timeline. That's all they need for now.
Yep.
Back to an 11-point.
Scooty's shot won't go, but he gets his own rebound.
But he got
it out to Preston. Said, Preston, you deal with it.
There you go, Preston.
Silent assassin from the next county over. 3-pointers, 3 points for Preston Case. Douglas Watkins with a 3-pointer, and he buries it. 110-101.
Yeah, Peoria's going to have to get some.
Here comes Gerald Campbell.
That's Leon Tillman.
Leon Tillman for 2.
Are they going to call that on Leon?
And I think they are. Somebody got smashed down there. That was Brooks. Owens helps peel him off the floor. Leon is called for his 5th foul. So Cam finally got the alley in the right spot for Leon's oop. 112-101, Lions in the lead. 3:11 left in regulation.
We got an issue with they're going to call a media timeout. They got an issue with the Peoria number 4.
Okay.
Watkins over on the sideline. They're going to let him cool off a little bit.
All right. So while he does that, we're going to take our media timeout and be back in a moment. Welcome back to Boston Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. And during the media timeout, Eric Messer and the rest of the Indiana Lions have gotten this Lions pride fired up. It is loud in here. Leon Tillman, Eric Messer, Preston Case, Scooty Walker, and I assume Gerald Campbell, who's still over there talking to Coach Brown, are going to be on the floor for the Lions. Owens, Youngman, Douglas Watkins, Anderson, and I'm sure there's a fifth Pitbull around here somewhere as soon as I find him.
And we are going to wear the Pitbulls on defense.
Brooks
guys are playing
is the
tight.
final Pitbull, and he just inbounded over to Anderson, over to Owens, and here we go. And yes, indeed, we are playing very tight defense, are the Lions. I shouldn't say we, because we got Pitbulls fans watching also. Shot won't go, rebounded by Owens.
We're a little biased.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Another offensive rebound. They kick it out again. This is Douglas Watkins. He can't get his shot to go.
Oh, Cam.
Cam finally
Get it out of there.
gets it. Eric secures it.
Oh, here we go.
One the other way.
Oh.
Scooty all the way. Shoots and scores.
Scooty says, Leon, I'm going to take it easy on your knees.
Yeah. I think Scooty was watching which way the defender was going, and the defender gambled on Leon.
Okay.
Three-pointer, I believe. Yes, it was.
But
Is up and
Anderson.
good. That was Anderson with a three-point bucket. Eric gets his hands on it, but it's reeled in by the Pitbulls. Another three-pointer up and good by Anderson. And look out.
7-point lead for the Lions.
What was once a 24-point lead for the Lions is down to 7.
Yeah,
Scooty over to Preston. Preston says, did you forget something? Hands it back to Scooty. They throw it across to Cam. Cam's going to drive to the basket. He shoots, won't go. Scrum for the rebound. Douglas Watkins comes out with it. Pitbull's bringing it down the other way. This is Owens for three. Got it.
Oh, he got it.
And look out, 114-110. Pitbulls are knocking on the doorstep.
Timeout Lions.
And Coach Tyrone Brown is not liking this one bit. 1:38 left in regulation. Wow. What a comeback by the Peoria Pitbulls.
They got it. They've got a real good team.
They do indeed, and that's why I did not relax even with a 24-point cushion earlier. And
they
that
are.
is just
they are
away.
white division champions, so they took out most of the other Chicago teams, St. Louis teams.
St. Louis teams. It
Mostly
was
St. Louis
Spirits, and the Missouri Capitals is who they took out, and I think maybe the River City Gamblers, they went under right before the morning they were supposed to come out and play us for the final game of the season.
That was an odd occurrence.
So anyway, I know the Peoria Pitbulls beat both the Capitals and the Spirits.
Yeah.
And they have fought their way back to within 4 with 1:38 left in regulation, and all the momentum is with Peoria. And they're hitting all their three-pointers now that they were not hitting earlier.
Yeah, that was a good timeout by Tyrone Brown. Get it, let the guys get their legs back underneath them, take the momentum away from Peoria a little bit. And, all right, we got a minute and a half that we need everything you got, guys, just to get through this one.
Shoes are on the other feet from our contest 3 weeks ago when it was the Lions who had to dig their way out of a 20-some point deficit. It did so and almost came back to win. And now it's the Pitbulls who have accomplished that feat.
All right, Lions with the ball. Scooty Walker will get it across half court.
Yep, he does. Lions are going to want to use up that shot clock. Preston Case with it. He throws it over to Leon. They are indeed letting that thing run down, which is good. Scooty Walker with the ball. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to take it in. He's going to shoot and score.
Now they need to stop the three-pointers.
Yes.
Stop those easy three-pointers.
That is Douglas Watkins. His shot won't go.
There you go, Cam. All right.
Cam with the rebound. Throws it over to Eric. Oh,
get a little breathing room.
Scooty. Underneath to Leon.
Boom. Leon Tillman.
Nothing the Pitbulls can do about that. 118-110. We're under a minute left in regulation. Here comes Brooks. His shot will not go. Rebounded by Scooty.
I think
Scooty
that's,
slides through a couple defenders, and I think Peoria sees the writing on the wall.
that's a nail in the coffin. Yeah.
Eric's shot won't go.
Kick it back out.
Leon can't hang on to it. This is Anderson. His shot is an air ball, goes out of bounds, awarded to the Lions.
Yeah, that one, Anderson kind of ran into Eric Messer more than.
And foul there by, no, timeout called by Tyrone. Just say I didn't think I saw a foul. Timeout called by Tyrone Brown. 33 and a half seconds left in regulation. Lions 118, Pitbulls 110. And Scooty Walker is needing a little maintenance down there. Pit crew comes out, changes his tires.
It appears as though he got a finger in the eye. Got a bug on the windshield. And
yep, so they'll have to strip the plastic off the windshield after they've changed his tires. He might, I don't know. He's taking a seat. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to get Jordan Heidelberg back in there. We need some quickness, get the ball across half court, play a little bit of defense, but at this point, just need to stop them from stealing the ball, getting fast breaks, getting 3D plays. We definitely don't want to give up any of those.
No. Their full court pressure has been causing us fits.
Still only an 8-point lead.
Yeah.
However,
33 and a half seconds.
Yeah, in the ABA, you can quickly come back from an 8-point lead.
Oh, yeah. Especially as hot as this Peoria team is. Jim was correct. Jordan Heidelberg is going to come in, and Scooty Walker's. Nope, Scooty Walker's is also going to come back. So Jordan replaced.
Who did they take out? Leon?
No,
Leon's
out there. I don't know. Preston.
Oh, would have been Preston. Yeah. So we just need some. Yeah, there we go. We just need some speed.
There's a foul.
Yeah, they're going to do a little bit of fouling. Time to hit the free throws.
Yep. That, of course, was a strategic foul on the part of Trey Owens. That is the 7th foul for the Pitbulls in this frame. One more will get the Lions into the bonus and shooting free throws.
Oh, and that's a 3D play.
Anderson up, hits it for 3.
That's how you do it.
And 1 for the 3D light, and the Pitbulls are back within 4. That was a big blunder by the Indiana Lions. 21.4 seconds left in regulation. 118-114. Foul was called against the Pitbulls. That was Trey Owens' 6th. That gets the Lions in the bonus because it's the 8th team foul. And Jordan is going to have to hit both of them. He gets the first one to go.
Gets a little breathing room.
5-point lead for the Lions. So that was exactly what Jim was talking about. A monstrous play by the Pitbulls as Jordan gets a second one to fall. A huge blunder by the Lions, depending on which team. Oh goodness sakes. Nishan Brooks throws it out of bounds. He thought Owens was going to zig. Owens zagged instead.
We got a bottle on the floor over here.
And, okay. Plastic bottle, I hope.
Yeah, it's a plastic bottle. I think it flew out of the fan's hand. Jordan, get away from it.
And there's a foul.
That's going to be on 22.
It'll be David Anderson. Or at least we're somewhat certain it might be David Anderson. And Jordan Heidelberg will go down and shoot. 12.3 seconds left. Again, I'm not going to completely relax, but if Jordan can hit both of these, I think the Lions will be in pretty good shape, barring some sort of monumentally epic disaster.
Yeah, you know, at this point, kind of like in football, do you kick the field goal first and then go for the touchdown on the second one after the onside kick? You know, my theory on this is you're down by 6, by 7
now.
You're going to have that half-court shot. So I would, as soon as you take the ball down, shoot that half. That's the only way you're going to be able to win. Take that half-court shot, get you guys down there to rebound, and then kick it back out for a 3 at the worst.
Jordan is true on both. He's hit 4 of 4 in this crucial part of the fourth quarter.
Say right now, this is not going to do anything for them. They get a 3, ball game's pretty much over.
Yeah. Youngman shoots, scores, 2.2 seconds left. Lions pride breathes a collective sigh of relief. Cam will kill the rest of the clock.
Yeah.
And that's it. Indiana Lyons 122. Peoria Pitbulls 117 in one heck of a battle today. Hats off once again to the Peoria Pitbulls, the white division champions in the ABA Central Region. And they put up another huge battle against the red division champion Indiana Lyons, except this time it was the Lions who came out on top. Once again, final score, Indiana Lyons 122, Peoria Pitbulls 117. The Indiana Lyons will advance to tomorrow's championship game at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central, right here in Bostic Gymnasium, in the winner of the game that Jim and I will be calling in approximately 53 minutes between the Chicago Fury and the Burning River Buckets. For now, Jim and I will say goodbye, and inside the hour, we'll say hello once more.